The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
When you need parts for your classic car, where do you go? Huey's Classic Car Parts on Highway 52 East between Jamestown and Allard. Owner Donovan Wright is an antique car enthusiast himself, which means he knows how important that piece of history means to you.
And Monterey received the football. They've ran about 3 plays and moved the ball up about 30 yards. Ball resting right now in the Crush 43-yard line, or check that, the 38-yard line. And we will get you more stuff going on as far as starters and people playing in tonight's ball game. Of course, the Crush coming in here with a big loss a couple of days ago to Trousdale County, 16-8. Little problem on the offensive end. Had problem with turnovers in that game, and I know Coach Richard Talent wants to do something different as far as keeping the ball in the hands of the good guys. 2nd down and 11 as Monterey now will get the ball at Bear Bootleg on the keep. This is number 24 for Monterey. He is going to break it for a touchdown from about 20 yards out. That is Jake Rackford. And the quarterback with a fake. Defense went for the fake. And, of course, Radford wide open with a nice move. And he takes it in for a touchdown. It's an early lead right now for Monterey. So I'm sure Coach Richard Talent didn't like that. Of course, on the other side of the ledger, Coach Kyle Childress with the Monterey Junior Wildcats. He likes to see that on the first possession. About a 34-yard run there by number 24. And Monterey will now try for the 2-point conversion. Play action. Radford looking in the flat, a little behind. He was trying to get the ball out into the flat to number 5. That's Logan, or check that. That is Jimmy Coop. And Coop can't get the ball, a little behind him. Good pressure, so that is where we are standing right now. It is 6-0. The Monterey Junior Wildcats taking an early lead over the Fentress County Crush.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With MetaThrift Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
And Fentress Crush football brought to you by Gary Maxwell Insurance, MetaThrift, Huey's Classic Car Parts, Smart Bank, and Stardust Visual Lighting and Design. Hi, everybody. Dave Dow here to bring all the action of middle school football. WDEB doing some middle school coverage this year, and this is our 3rd game of the year. The Crush come in 1-1 so far this season under Richard Talent. Getting ready to receive the ball first from Monterey. They are down right now by the score of 6-0. Great day here on the plateau. Cloudy overhead. Laura Hurricane kind of on the edge, starting to move in here, but it's not stopping us from some good football here in Jamestown. Cesar Hernandez kicks the ball, squibs it on the ground, picked up by the Crush. They have got some room to run to the outside, but quickly he is curtailed. That is Drew Wright on the return. Drew a couple of nights ago with the only touchdown against Trousdale County. A dandy reverse from about 20 yards out and had a nice run to take it in, a couple of broke tackles, and that was the early lead for the Crush. And after that, though, it was all Trousdale County in that game a couple of nights ago. Nathaniel Headings will bring up the Crush. They run the wing T offense, which is more of a running kind of offense. A lot of misdirection. And Nathaniel will come into the huddle. He wears number 4. Looks like Monterey in a 53 defense right now. Good size up front. 1st and 10 Crush on their own 35-yard line. Pitch will go to the right side, and that is Pennell. Pennell with some room. Logan gets about 4 yards. Before the outside linebacker for Monterey, it's Ricky Ordinez, and along with Logan Montgomery, the inside linebacker, make the tackle. They'll give him 3 yards on the carry. 2nd down, and we'll call it 7 yards from the 39-yard line. Kind of humid tonight. I know that will probably have a lot to do with the players tonight. They, even though they're young, they are still, it's awful humid. That takes a lot out of your body. Of course, not a lot of practice so far in this late of this pandemic. Tight end comes in tight. Now they not in the wing. They're actually in a 2-set backfield. The pitch to the other side. Here's Pennell. Logan's got some room. He's got the corner across the 50. He'll be tackled at about the 43-yard line. Nice run there. Tackled by Montgomery on the outside. We'll give him about 12 yards on that scamper. Last week out of Coach Talent's Crush team, we saw mostly the wing tee. Tonight, a little bit different. Working out of a 2-set backfield. And so far working against this Monterey Wildcat defense. 1st down and 10 Crush. We are early in this one. Clock is rolling, 4:40 in the first quarter of play. Monterey up 6-0. Glad you could be along with us. Wing back on the right side in the slot, wide right. Dive play right up the middle. Good hard running by the fullback, and that is number 22, Tanner Talent. Tanner will get a lot of carries. Tanner picks up about 2 yards on the inside. That'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Crush. Ball resting just outside the 40-yard line of Monterey. Of course, this being played on a Thursday night. A lot of high school games being played tonight here in Tennessee because of the hurricane that's supposed to hit tomorrow night. They're trying to beat the inclement weather. Split backfield for the Crush. Again, they give up the middle. He has got some room, but the ball is loose, and I think Monterey has come up with it. Big number 77 for Monterey makes the recovery, John Walker, and we have a player down, I believe. That was Tanner Talent with the carry, and ball is on the ground, and the first turnover of the night for either team. And again, we mentioned 2 nights ago at Trousdale County, they had some problems with the turnovers. So the Crush turned the football over. Early in this one, we have a timeout on the field, an injury. We'll be back right after telling you Monterey 6, Fentress County Crush nothing.
We have exciting news to share. SmartBank has expanded to the Upper Cumberland region with branches in Wartburg, Cookeville, Crossville, and Jamestown. SmartBank is committed to being the best bank for you by working hard for you, no matter what your financial needs might be. When you choose SmartBank, you are choosing to bank in the smartest way possible. Our team will work to understand your needs and make it their priority to provide you with the products and services that best meet those needs. SmartBank has 35 branches across Tennessee, Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle. Come see what's so smart about SmartBank at our Jamestown location at 500 North Main Street, or visit our website at www.smartbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to Dragon Field, Jamestown, Tennessee. Good to have you along on this middle school coverage here on WDEB. We do have an injury on the field. I can't really see a number. I believe it might be one of the Wildcats, and they're trying to get him up now. And one of the big linemen on the inside. They have some big players in there, and pretty good crowd here tonight. A lot of folks social distancing, which is good, and they give this young man a big hand. I haven't got the number yet. It looks like it is a lower body injury. And right inside there, that is where a lot of knees and ankles get stepped on and twisted. And I believe it's number 63. I'm not positive on that. And that would be Briley Reagan, the nose tackle. He's a 7th grader. And Briley being helped now off the field. Again, they're being very gingerly. Looks like that right knee. And we have a stoppage in play right here. Of course, right now it's 6-0. We've got the Crush down by 6, an early touchdown by Monterey. Great run by number 24. That was Jake Rackford, the quarterback, on a bare bootleg and got loose for about 30 yards out and only score of the game. The conversion was unsuccessful. So it's 6-0 Monterey. We have 3 minutes, 49 seconds to go in this first quarter of play. And we, again, have a Wildcat injured out on the field. That's number 63, Briley Reagan. And they are now going to help him off the field. Good to have them young men there. A couple of big guys helping him off and getting a round of applause. Well deserved. But back to the game now. It looks like the first turnover of the night going against the Crush, and Monterey will recover the football at the 34-yard line. Crush was moving the football, and now the turnover has really messed things up here. And as we mentioned last week, or last game against Trousdale County, they had 3 fumbles that they lost, as well as a interception. And so right now we have a timeout, and the Crush wants to talk about this, kind of get regrouped. We'll take a timeout, too. We'll be back after telling you the score: Monterey 6, Fentress County nothing.
Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design is proud to support the Fentress County Crush football team. Pat Brannon, owner, has done lighting visual production for some of the biggest stars, and he knows talent, and that's what he sees in every Crush player. Best of luck, Crush, from Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design. When you need parts for your classic car, where do you go? Huey's Classic Car Parts on Highway 52 East between Jamestown and Allard. Owner Donovan Wright is an antique car enthusiast himself, which means he knows how important that piece of history means.
And welcome back to Dragon Field here in Jamestown, Tennessee. Glad you could be with us for this middle school matchup. Dave Dow sitting on a beautiful press box facility here in Jamestown. This is a new press box. When I did the games a few years ago, we were on the other side. Mr. Turk Baz and I did games back in the early 80s, and we were on the other side of the field. This wasn't built yet. Of course, if you remember names like Jimmy Vaughn, Tim Crabtree, Scott Schote, and Charles Gubb, just a few of those guys. In fact, current head coach Derwin Vaughn was playing at that time. He was starting at guard for the for York. So I'll tell you what, it's been a long time since I've been up in this booth, and it feels good to be back. Feels good to have football back in Tennessee after the long drought here with this pandemic. Crush now will come out and try to regroup after the turnover. First turnover of the game tonight. No penalties so far. Rackford will bring up his Wildcats up 6-0. They'll split the field 2 by 2, and they'll spread the field one back behind Bradford. This is a throwing offense. Motion man. He will give it to the motion man on a jet sweep. That is number 10. That's Luke Blaylock. Luke has got some room around the left side, and he picks up about 23 yards. Great scamper for Luke there. And that play right there really did well. Hell, the defensive ends have got to stay home. They have outside contain. I'm sure that's what Richard Talent is telling his folks right now. You got to stay home. They spread you out like that. That 2-by-2 offense, spread offense, it is tough to defend. Got to play man-to-man defense and passing, but then you got to respect the run as well. And that jet sweep right there with a lot of success. 1st and 10 for Monterey at the 46-yard line, inside Crush territory. Coming off the edge, the blitz. Monterey picks it up well. Off tackle run is number 9, Montgomery. Logan with some running room there. He'll pick up about 13 yards. Crush was blitzing Blake Voles on the outside. He was coming off the edge, and they came inside, kicked him out, And a good play there by the Wildcats. 1st and 10, Monterey. Move the ball to the 34-yard line of Fentress County. Clock continues to roll, 2:49. Monterey up 6-0. Again, they'll run the spread. They'll put trips to this side of the field. Double slots on the inside. Single backfield with Radford. Radford in the shotgun. He'll do the Wildcat, keeping himself bare bootleg to the right side. A nice stiff arm, and he'll pick up, I'll give him about 7 yards. Headings comes up and knocks him out of bounds. Right now, Monterey really ripping off big chunks of offense here with this running game. 2nd down, we'll call it 3 at the 32-yard line of Fentress County. Fentress really needs to make a stand here. Early in the first quarter of play. Glad you could be with us. Doing a bunch of model school games this year here on WDEB. We're glad you could be along to check out the action. Cloudy night tonight. Of course, Hurricane Laura just on the edge getting ready to come into Tennessee, but we can get this game away here. Split backfield right now for Monterey. Out of the shotgun. Low snap. Radford handles it well. A little off-tackle play doesn't work there. Crutch with a good defense on the inside, trying to give it to number 10. That's Luke Blaylock, but big number 74 making the tackle for the Crush. Austin Weingart, the tackle, coming up and making the play. No gain on that play. 3rd down and 2. Crush needs a big play right there, big stand right here. Coach Richard Talent, assistant coach Matt Harris, third run TV Baugh, and of course manager Tony Threet. Great staff here for the Crush. They'll spread the field again, and quickly Monterey sees what they're seeing there, and Coach Kyle Childress wants to talk about it as he sees the Crush defense. So we will take a timeout as well. 2 minutes left in the first quarter of play. Monterey 6, Fentress County nothing.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
And welcome back to Dragon Field here in Jamestown, Tennessee. We are wrapping up our first quarter of play. About 1:22 left in this one. Monterey wanting a timeout to talk about it. Coach Richard Talent takes a opportunity here to get some hydration for his defense. Talking them up right down there. They need a big stop right here on 3rd down and 3. Monterey will pack them in now. Out of the power I. Double tight ends. Looks like we're going to go right up the middle here. Smokestack eye behind Radford. Everybody tucked in on the Crush side on defense. Play action. Radford, look at downfield. Down he will go. Pritz on the outside. Tanner Talent makes the tackle. Big sack right there on 3rd down and 3. Radford looking to the left side. Took some time to do a play action there. Everybody thought they might try to power this ball up the middle. Big play right there by Talent to come through the middle to make the big sack and bring up this 4th down and 14. They'll spot the ball all the way back at the 38-yard line. Monterey talking about it. Looks like they're probably going to go for it. Clock is continuing to run. 42 seconds in this first quarter of play. It looks like they may get a play off before this last one. In the offset eye, wing left. He'll go in motion, coming across the backside. Tried to pitch it. Radford drops the football and drops on it himself. First fumble of the night for the Wildcats. They won't get a playoff, and they'll lose, in fact, a yard on that play. Had Coop in motion, was going to try to pitch it to him coming around the right side, and Raxford lost a handle on the football, so they'll spot the ball all the way back at the 39-yard line of Fentress County. Clock stopped at 14 seconds in this first quarter of play. In fact, that was the fourth down play, so that turns the ball over to the Crush on downs. They was trying to pick up a big fourth down there, did not make it. So on the turnover on downs, Crush will get the football at the 39-yard line. Working out of the double wing set. Give it to Logan Pinnell. Logan with about 4 yards up the middle. Wing T's a great offense, and Crush was moving the football, and they're going to try to do it here starting this second quarter of play. We are one under the bridge here, and it is a 6-0 Monterey lead. We'll be back with more. Keep it right here.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Metathrift Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
And welcome back to Dragon Field here in Fentress County. We are in the starts of the second quarter of play. 6-0 Monterey on top of the Crush. Looking on the sidelines, looks like one injury. Lake Drake is walking around, got a sling on, so evidently Lake was injured in the Trousdale County game. I'm not sure. It looks like maybe a dislocation kind of thing. They will miss that young man. Had a great game until that injury on Tuesday rather. Also, Michael Wall missed the game last week with some quarantine issues, and I don't know if he's back. He may be back or not. I'm trying to see if number 70's out there. So sometimes you have to play with what you got. Who's the healthy kids, and that's what Coach Richard Talent is doing. Down by a touchdown here starting the second quarter of play. 1-1 the Crush this year. They beat All Good 6-0 in the first game of the year, and like I say, last game lost to Trousdale County 16-8. They would love to get in here and get on the winning track again and beat this Monterey club. Other side of the ledger, Kyle Childress. He has been there 15 years coaching the Monterey Junior Wildcats. So his assistants on the other side, Matt Duff in his 9th year, and Will Putman, and he is in his first year coaching the Wildcats. Second down, we'll call it 8 for the Crush. They are in the wing tee. Sanders wide to the top of the screen. Check that, that's right. Misdirection. They'll give it to number 21, and that is Blake Voles. Voles with some nice running there. Blake with a nice 9-yard run. That will pick up the first down for the Crush. A lot of misdirection there, and that play ran perfectly. Headings doing the quarterback duties for the Crush tonight. Didn't throw a pass last week. You won't see a lot of passing out of the wing tee. First down and 10. Ball is at the Monterey 48-yard line. Offset eye. Wing back on this side. Drew right high, wide out to the top of the screen. Off tackle play. Good hard running there by Talent. Tanner picks up about 6 yards on that run. Second down and 4. Very manageable down for Richard Talent. Something he can work with here. Got a lot to do. You don't have those long yards you've got to get. Second and 4 is about what you need here. Again, he'll come out in the wing tee. Double wings, single back. That's Tanner Talent. Fake to Talent. Off misdirection. Pannell. Or Jimmy Cope, rather. Or check that. That is Pannell. Pannell picks up about 4. Logan with some nice running. That should be enough for the first down. Again, the Crush moving the football just like they did in the first quarter of play. Just got to avoid the turnover. Turnovers have been the thing for the Crush this year. First down for Fentress County at the 35-yard line of Monterey. Early in the second quarter of play. Glad you could be along with us for middle school football here in Tennessee. Brandon wide to the right side, the bottom of your screen. They give quickly on the die play. That's Tanner again. Talent picks up about 3. That's one thing that Trousdale County did on Tuesday night. They cut off the A-gaps, cut off that dive play, and that really kind of stopped the offense for the Crush over in Trousdale County a couple of days ago. But right now that dive play is working, opening up the outside so we can have some running. And the Crush moving the football well. Second down, we'll call it 6. Monterey still in the 53 defense. Call it a 52. They've got 2 safeties in there now. There's like cover 2. Pitch. Pannell looking for some room. He's got the corner. Tanner Logan out front and blocking. Talent with a nice block. And is knocked out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. We'll see the spot. Good pitch there. Nice run there. Again, Pannell with a nice run, about 20 yards on that. They will spot the ball at about, it's like the 12-yard line. It's ways over there. They're not got, so it looks like he is inside the 10. So it looks like it is first and goal for the Crush at the Monterey 8-yard line. Again, hang on to the football. That is the name of the game right now for the Crush. They are in the red zone getting ready to score. Need to tie this one up, down 6-0. Split backfield. Pitch to this side. Trying to get the corner. That is Pannell again. Logan can't get the corner. Nice defense by the junior Wildcats led by Luke Blaylock. Luke coming up from his cornerback position to make the tackle. That time Monterey wasn't having any of it. He'll lose about 5 yards. They'll spot the ball at about the 15-yard line, bring up second down and goal for Fentress County. Might be a good time for a little pass play. What do you think? Coach Talent sends in his quarterback, Nathaniel Headings. Headings in the huddle. Second down and about 15 yards for a touchdown. They can't get a first down, so they've got to get it in the end zone. Again, split backfield behind Headings. It's Pannell and Talent. Pitches to Logan. Logan with the reverse coming back. He fakes it. He'll keep the football. Tries to cut it up. Maybe picks up about 5 yards. That will bring up a third and goal situation. I would say down here this would be 2 down territory. So they'll have 2 downs to try to get it into the end zone, but they got about 10 yards to get it in. They'll spot the ball right at the 10-yard line. Headings brings in the play. Crush break the huddle. Headings will be under center. Split backfield behind him. Double wideouts. Coming this way with a pitch. Halfback pass. Talent tried those last week. And now we got a whistle on the inside. That one knocked incomplete. Against Trousdale County, Talent was 0 for 2 with 1 turnover. And Noah Cook picked him off over there. So that time, a little bit more of a zip on the play, but it looks like maybe Wildcats may have hit him early. We'll have to see. First penalty of the game for either team. This could go either way. And that will go against Monterey pass interference. So with that, they'll have an automatic first down. And they'll call it first and goal, spot the ball at about the 9-yard line. First and goal. First man is Talent. They'll give it to the second man coming around. believe that was Voles with a carry. Blake with a couple of yards there. He's inside the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal now. 2 weeks ago against Allgood, this offense kept the ball for 14 minutes against the Redskins of Allgood. I think they're called the Indians. Redskins, I'm not sure what they're called anymore, but it's what I've always called them. But they held the ball 14 minutes against that team. Allgood, a great program down there, and that is the control offense Richard Talent likes to run here in the middle school program here in Fentress County. I'm not keeping track. I wish I had a stats guy, but this is probably about the 15th play of this drive. 2nd and goal. A lot of jumping inside. Whistle. Looks like they're going to get possibly the crush for legal procedure. So that'll push them back 5. 2nd penalty of the game. So that will push the crush back. We'll call it about the 9-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Coach Talent sending in his quarterback now to try to get this into the end zone. We've been down here about 4 or 5 plays. And so far Monterey has bent, but they haven't broke here. We're in the 2nd quarter of play. 2:22 to go before halftime. They'll run out of the wing tee. Brandon's the wide out to the top of your screen. Heading under center. Barking signals. Pinnell in motion. He'll give it to Logan. Logan trying to get around the front. He got it. Talent leads him in for the touchdown, and we are at a tie game 6-6. Crush get a touchdown from about 8 yards out. Logan Pinnell with a nice run in the TD. So now that will bring up the conversion here. See if the Crush can take the lead here. As it is a 6-6 ball game right now with about 2 minutes to go before halftime. Glad you could be with us. Middle school football right here. So the Crush will bring it up from the 3-yard line, the conversion stripe. Brandon is wide to the top of the screen. Again, they are in the wing tee. And as Logan Pinnell in motion coming around, they'll give it to Tanner. Talent busts through, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. Again, that dive play working. When the dive play works, it's good news for the Crush, and they take the lead 8-6. We'll be back with more. Keep it right here.
Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design is proud to support the Fentress County Crush football team. Pat Brannon, owner, has done lighting visual production for some of the biggest stars, and he knows talent, and that's what he sees in every Crush player. Best of luck, Crush, from Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design.
And welcome back. Middle school football well underway here on the plateau. We are at Dragon Field in Fentress County, Jamestown, Tennessee. Dave Dow along with you for this middle school game between the Monterey Junior Wildcats and the Fentress County Crush. Right now the Crush has taken the lead here with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, and they lead it by the score of 8-6. 2 minutes, 14 seconds before halftime. And a lot of coaches will tell you this is probably one of the most important times to not let down your guard, because usually after something like this, you think only a couple of minutes left before halftime, but usually it's when you give up the big play right here. Going to have good coverage on this kick. Dakota Dillard will be doing the kicking for the Crush. He'll be kicking off. Back deep for Monterey will be number 4. That is Aiden Barber, and also number 24, Jake Rackford. Everybody kind of squeezing in, and it is a squib kick right up the middle. Scoop nicely in the middle and bobbled around for a minute. Nice move there. He has got the moves and breaks a couple of tackles trying to get a number there. That's number 10. and that is Luke Blaylock. And Luke just about had a step, and that was what I was talking about, giving up that big play right after a touchdown like that. That happens so often, but good coverage by the special teams of the Crush. But they'll spot the ball inside Crush territory at the 47-yard line. That's where Monterey will have it. 1st and 10, 2:03 on the clock. Spread in the field again, 2 by 2. The spread offense, this is where the spread offense is so effective when you don't have a lot of time here. Blaylock in motion. He will get the give. Looking for a room on the right side. Nothing there as he is stopped. Crush defense rising to the occasion on that one. Big number 50, Joseph Linder in there, the middle linebacker to make the stop. 2nd down and 9. I don't think Coach Childress will satisfy for just running the clock out. If I were him, he'll probably have to take a couple of shots down the field, passing the ball. They haven't passed the ball yet. It's time they keep the backs in. Split backfield, he is in the gun. Motion, Blaylock. Swing pass out there in the flat, almost picked off. Blaylock had a trouble getting a handle on it. But Blake Voles was out there, a couple other Crush teammates, talent there as well, and that ball just about squibbed into his hand, and if he would have got that, that would have been a pick 6, nothing in front of him. But it goes as an incomplete pass, and that will bring up 3rd down and long for Monterey. It's like something's going on here. The officials have stopped play for a moment. Hope you're enjoying all this middle school football here. We are bringing a lot of sports to you here at WDEB is during this pandemic. We want you to get all these athletes and get a good view of them. They work hard all year, and we want to put them on so everybody, all the family and fans can see them, and that's why we're here tonight and why we're bringing all these sporting events to you. 3rd down and 9 for the Wildcats. Out of the gun, split backfield. Motion again is Blaylock. Snap to Radford. Radford trying to give it on the little draw play, and a nice run there. That's Logan Montgomery with a spin move. He'll pick up about 8 yards, and that will bring up a 4th down and 2. Clock is running. We're under a minute, 59 seconds to go. We'll have to see what happens, what Monterey will do here on 4th down. Probably will maybe let the clock run out, take a penalty, and then run the ball. And I wouldn't give an opportunity for the Crush to get their hands on a special teams play like a punt. And that's what they're going to do. Taking their time coming to the line. 38 seconds. Clock is moving. We're in the 2nd quarter of play. 8-6. Crush on top of Monterey. Motion man's Jimmy Coop. Swinging it out to Blaylock. Luke looking for some room, and he is knocked out of bounds, but he does pick up the 1st down. Got about 8 yards on that scamper. And that will keep the drive alive for Monterey. He did get out of bounds to stop the clock. 22.8 seconds. And now I believe Monterey wants a timeout to talk about it. So they are in striking range. Ball resting at about the 34-yard line. We'll be back with the rest of this 2nd quarter of play. Keep it right here.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
And there's 22 seconds to go before halftime. The Crush will get the football. Got to see what Coach Richard Talent wants to do, whether he wants to try to do something here or just take a knee and run the clock out. He does have the lead. It's 8-6. And, or check that rather. Monterey did get the 1st down. I was thinking they were stopped. So we have to see what Coach Childress wants to do. And he's going to try to do a play here. He's trying to do a reverse. They have got room. They got to the outside. He is in for the touchdown. Blaylock last play, or may not be the last play of the first half, but I was thinking that York had the football and they were kind of spread out on defense, kind of soft in the middle, and the reverse was run. Coach Childress decided to run one more play. I would thought he would have probably took a knee, but he runs the play, and they get a 30-yard touchdown. Blaylock with a great run there on the reverse. Take the lead from the Crush. 14 seconds left in the second quarter of play. And that one will go down as a 23-yard scamper for the TD. Monterey now working for the extra point. Pass over to the right side, incomplete. That will not make it. So that is where we are standing with 12.5 seconds to go before halftime. Monterey 12, Crush 8. We'll be back with the final seconds of this first half of play right after this.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With MetaThrift Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
And welcome back. We have 12.5 seconds to go before halftime in this middle school game between Monterey and Fentress County. Wildcats just scored to make it a 12-8 game. Just as I mentioned, when you score, you have to, only 2 minutes left on the clock, but you cannot give up the big play. And right then on the kickoff, great return by Monterey. And then with 12 seconds left, they get the reverse from about 25 yards out to score. And usually that is when your team kind of lets down a little bit, and right now the lead going back to Monterey. Number 72 for Monterey kicking the ball off. He kicks it to the right side on a hop. I believe that's Headings with it. Trying to bring it up the middle. Cesar Hernandez with the kick off for Monterey, and good return by Fentress County. It'll run off some clock, 6.1 seconds. Now we'll find out whether they want to take a knee or whether they want to try to run a play with 6 seconds left in this first half of play. A game of emotions, that's what this is. A momentum going back and forth, and right now you can feel the momentum going back to Monterey. Crush had it for a few plays. .1 seconds to go before halftime. Crush down 12-8. Looking for some points here before they go in, but split backfield in the backfield. That's Talent. Also Vols back there. Blake with that big cast on his arm. And a timeout. They'll let the clock run out. They don't even want to run a play. Maybe not. No, they want a timeout. The clock never did start, so still 6.1 seconds. And Coach Childress wants to talk about it on the other sideline. Doesn't want to give up a big play like the Crush just did just moments ago. And we'll take a break right now. Right now, Monterey 12, Crush 8.
Stardust Services Lighting Influence and Design is proud to support the Fentress County Crush football team. Pat Brannon, owner, has done lighting visual production for some of the biggest stars, and he knows talent, and that's what he sees in every Crush player. Best of luck, Crush, from Stardust Services Lighting Influence and Design.
And welcome back. The final 6 seconds getting ready to play in the second quarter of play. Monterey, two safeties playing way soft, about 8 yards off the line. The secondary is not wanting to give up the big play. Talent with it on the reverse, trying to get it on the outside. They do have some room. They're going to bend a little, but I don't think they're going to make it. That is Logan Pinnell. Pinnell with some nice running there. He'll pick up about 25 yards, but a flag pops out. We'll have to see what that is. You can't end the half on a flag. So they'll have to work this out, but Pinnell all the way inside Monterey territory to the 35-yard line. We'll have to see if they'll get another down here. Everybody kind of moving off the field. Referees kind of looking around, and I guess it'll be we don't know what happened there. Well, anyway, they must wave it off, so there is no penalty on the outside. Nothing to be worried about, I guess, but we are at halftime. Monterey on top of the Crush, 12-8. We'll be back with halftime stats and more right here. Keep it right here.
We have exciting news to share. SmartBank has expanded to the Upper Cumberland region with branches in Wartburg, Cookeville, Crossville, and Jamestown. SmartBank is committed to being the best bank for you by working hard for you, no matter what your financial needs might be. When you choose SmartBank, you are choosing to bank in the smartest way possible. Our team will work to understand your needs and make it their priority to provide you with the products and services that best meet those needs. SmartBank has 35 branches across Tennessee, Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle. Come see what's so smart about SmartBank at our Jamestown location at 500 North Main Street, or visit our website at www.smartbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to Dragon Field in Fentress County. We are at halftime, bringing you middle school football. Dave Dow along with you with all the action. Hope you're doing well tonight. We have a cloudy night tonight here on the plateau here in Jamestown, but a little humid, but a good night for football as both of these teams are playing some great defense. Low-scoring game affair here. Of course, Monterey got it going early in the first quarter of play, taking a 6-0 lead on Jake Radford's bare bootleg. And the conversion was no good. Then York tied it back up with a nifty run by Logan Pinnell, 5 yards out, made that 6-6. And then Tanner Talent with a hard running inside on the dive play for the 2-point conversion, and York was up 8-6 starting the second quarter of play. But with 2 minutes left in the quarter, Monterey Wildcats, junior Wildcats, coming back on a big TD run, and that was at the expense of Luke Blaylock. And Luke with a great run on the outside from 23 yards out. Again, no conversion from the Monterey Wildcats, and that put them up 12-8, and that is where we are standing right now in this contest. Great running tonight. Of course, not a lot of penalties tonight. 2 penalties for York and 1 penalty tonight so far in this first half for Monterey. The big man tonight is the big running back, and that is Logan Pinnell, the speedster on the outside. Let's see, 33, 37. He's got about 58 yards right now in rushes and 1 TD, and really getting a lot out of that jet sweep that Coach Talent is running, and he is the man to look for. Tanner Talent with 3 carries, and he has picked up 11 yards. And that is where we are standing right now at halftime. Monterey 12, Fentress County Crush 8, and we will be back with more in the second half. Keep it right here. And welcome back to Dragon Field here in Jamestown, Tennessee. We are getting ready for the second half of play. Middle school football brought to you here on WDEB. I'm Dave Dow bringing you all the action, and we have a dandy underway. Halftime score right now, Monterey 12, the Fentress County Crush 8. In a defensive struggle right now, both of these teams coming in here and trying to get some points on the board, and points are hard to come by tonight. Monterey will kick it off. Cesar Hernandez with the kickoff, and this one coming down, I believe that will come down to number 20, and that is Ferguson with the carry back. You'll have to bear with me. The windows are fogging up here in the press box here at York Stadium, and kind of having a hard time seeing out. It's so humid tonight due to this Hurricane Laura moving into the area, so maybe a little slow on some of the numbers, but we'll see what we can do as far as getting this game called for you. Crush will get the football first in the second half of play. They will take over at their own 27-yard line. Headings will be doing the quarterback's duties. Nathaniel not throwing a pass tonight. Logan Pinnell seems to be the offense tonight for the Crush. Logan with about 58 yards so far tonight, and the only touchdown for the Fentress County Crush. Monterey Junior Wildcats still in their 52 defense. Double safeties, cover 2. And Crush come up, of course, in the twin set of twin ringbacks. Single set back is Talent. Pennell in motion. Check that. That's Voles. Blake with a nice run. He'll pick up about 2. Off tackle to the left side. Tackled by several Monterey Wildcats there, led by Montgomery out of his linebacker position. Second down at about 9. We'll give him 1 on that carry. Wing T is a great set to run out of, but very limited as far as passing. But you can really eat some clock up and sustain a drive with the wing T. A lot of misdirection. Defense have to watch their keys, not rely on watching the backs in the backfield, or you'll be grabbing at air, grabbing the wrong guy. Double wideouts, man in the slot, bottom of the screen. It's Logan Pennell, wide out at the top. Single back is Talent. Talent jumps too soon, and he will probably get caught for a procedure call. Tanner anticipates the count a little bit, and we'll have to see what the officials call here. And they'll march it off against the Crush. First penalty of the second half for either team. That will make it 2nd and 15 for Fentress County. Crush 1-1 this year so far, looking for their second win of the season. Down 12-8 to Monterey, starting this second half of play. Twin backs in the backfield behind Headings. Headings under center. Pitch will go to Pennell. Logan looking for some room, but Montgomery breaks through and makes the play, and a flag goes down in the backfield, defensive backfield. We'll have to see what that one is. Probably a hold, possibly a block in the back. And it is a block in the back against the Crush. That will bring it back. Second penalty of this early second half of play. Both going against Fentress County. That will march them back 10. And it won't do that. Coach Childress is going to decline the penalty. They will not get the down over. Probably a good call there. That will bring up a 3rd and long situation instead of 2nd and even longer. Headings brings in the play. 5.5 minutes into this, left in this third period of play. Crusher down by a touchdown. In the wing T set. Brandon, bottom of your screen, wide out. Headings. Looks like a busted play there. Headings was looking for the dive play. Nobody there to get the football, and Nathaniel will go down for about a 10-yard loss. Tackled in there by number 73 of Monterey. That is the big man. Check that. That's 72. Daniel Cesar Hernandez with the tackle. Also in there, number 77, John Walker for Monterey. 4th down at about 25 yards. Ball resting inside the 20-yard line. Have to see what the Crush can do here. They'll definitely need to punt this ball away. I don't think they'll try to go for it. Sure what the number is back there kicking it. Might be Reagan. He's got a single number, but he gets the kickoff. And that ball will be down at the 43-yard line of of Fentress County, and that is where Monterey will take over. The Wildcats will get their first touch of the second half. When we come back, Monterey 12, Crush 8.
When you need parts for your classic car, where do you go? Huey's Classic Car Parts on Highway 52 East between Jamestown and Allard. Owner Donovan Wright is an antique car enthusiast himself, which means he knows how important that piece of history means to you.
And welcome back here to Dragon Field. Monterey will get their first possession of the second half, taking the ball at the Fentress County 44-yard line. Quick pitch to the far side, gets about 3 yards. Tackled over there by several Crush players. believe that was Luke Blaylock on the carry. Again, you'll have to bear with me. It is so humid here tonight that the press box windows have fogged up. So I'm like looking under the edge to see the play. All I can see is a bunch of white players and orange players running around there with no detail. Second down 9 for Monterey, the 44-yard line of the Crush. Little draw play inside, nice run inside by Monterey. He has got some room. He's got across the 30, across the 25, across the 20, across the 5. Touchdown Monterey. Quite a run there. I believe that was Luke Blaylock on the carry, and he takes it in from about 40 yards out. Nice run from that young man. And that will put Monterey up by the score 18-8. And they'll try for the 2-point conversion. Nice run there by Blaylock. Blaylock's been doing it on both sides of the ball, both offensively and on the defensive side. A nice run by Blaylock. They'll call it 43 yards on the touchdown. 2-point conversion coming up for Monterey. Motion man on the outside, and they'll give the sweep. Again, this is Blaylock. Luke looking for a thin, razor-thin edge to get in, and I believe he does make it. We'll have to check. Yes, he does, and that will make it a 20-8 game. Luke Blaylock with the 43-yard touchdown scamper, and then the 2-yard 2-point conversion. So Monterey up 20-8. We'll be back with more right after this.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
And welcome back to Dragon Field here in Jamestown, Tennessee. We have 3 minutes, 31 seconds to go in this third quarter of play. Monterey 20, Fentress County Crush 8. And so far, the last few possessions, it has been all Monterey. So it's time now for the Crush to get some offense going. Look for some more running out of Logan Pinnell. Pinnell seems to be the one that's doing most of the damage tonight. And see if we can see more out of that jet sweep for the Crush. Cesar Hernandez will kick it off for the Wildcats. Brandon, and I believe that is Headings back to return the football. Kick coming down. Brandon gets it at about the 30-yard line across the 35-40. He has some room. He's got a foot race now to the goal line and finally knocked out of bounds by the kicker. Nice return there on the kickoff, and the big play made again. We'll give him about 40 yards on the return, and that will set up the Crush nicely inside of Monterey territory. Cole Brandon with a nice return there for the Crush. And they'll spot the ball at the 31-yard line of Monterey. Again, working the wing T. Tanner Talent, the single back. Voles in motion. They will fake the Voles and give to Pinnell coming back the other way. That play's been working all night. Right there, they pick up 8 yards. Logan with another nice run for the Crush. Execution. That's what makes this wing T offense go. Everybody's got to execute. You execute right, it is a hard offense to stop. Headings brings in the play. Monterey still working the 52 defense with double safeties. Man-to-man coverage on the outside. Pennell, again with the give with the football. He has got to move. Nice move to the outside. Makes a cut towards the flag and takes it in for a touchdown. Logan Pennell, that's what we needed. 2 carries and we're in the end zone. And the Crush tighten up this game right now with a touchdown with the 2:30 mark of the third quarter. Nice run there by Logan. Logan, the back of the week 2 weeks ago. Nice run there, and that puts them right back in this game. (20-14) now. They need these 2 points right now. Going for the 2-point conversion. Last time they gave it to the big fullback, Tanner Talent. He took it right up the middle for the 2 points. We'll see what Coach Talent has in sleeve on this one. Motion. Again, this is Pennell. He gives it on the reverse, coming back the other way. I believe that is right. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like he makes it in, and it is a 20-16 game. Crush come right back and score on their end of the field, and they have cut this lead to 4. We'll be back with more right after this.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Metathrift Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
Well, Logan Pennell does a great job, an excellent run into the right corner of the end zone. 2 runs, really 2-play series right there. Both gives to Pennell on off tackle around the end with the misdirection play and a nice touchdown there for the young man. Of course, the 2-point conversion as well. I believe that was Drew Wright coming around on the reverse for the 2 points, and it is a 4-point game, 20-16. Crush down to Monterey. A lot of time to play here. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this third quarter of play. Crush will kick off. Dillard doing the kickoff. Dakota will put the ball in play, kicking left to right. This one's a short kick. Script on the ground, picked up by the Wildcats. Good coverage, and the Crush knock him out of bounds right here in front of the press box. That is Aiden Barber with the return. 7th grader picks up 8 yards and knocked out of bounds. They will spot the ball at the 38-yard line. That is where the Monterey Wildcats will take over. The Junior Wildcats this year, coached by Kyle Childress, doing a great job. Playing some good defense, and right now this is a pretty even game between both of these schools. The Crush getting right back in this one after being down 20-8. They've got this lead now to 20-16. Crush now really tightening in on the defensive line. We've got the A gap completely wrapped up. Nose guard and 2 tackles. Right head up over the guard, coming up the middle, and they come up the gut. Had him for a second. Radford gets loose, and he is free down the right sideline. Again, that is Blaylock, rather. Luke Blaylock will go in for a touchdown. Crush blitzed right up the middle. Came with all the linebackers, and Blaylock gets away from the first surge of tacklers, and once he popped to the outside, everybody was on the inside. Nobody out there to contain him. Luke Blaylock takes it in for a 62-yard touchdown. Blaylock's 2nd touchdown tonight. And quickly, Monterey extends their lead. So Monterey now getting ready for the 2-point conversion. That has to be disappointing to Coach Talent. after a great run there by Logan Pinnell to bring the Crush back within 4 points. And Monterey breaks off a big one. Luke Blaylock having a heck of a game tonight. 2-point conversion coming up for Monterey. Motion man across the back. Radford gives it again. I believe that is number 9 on the carry. That's Logan Montgomery. Montgomery hit before he gets across the line, and do not think they made that 2 points. So that makes it 26-16, a 10-point lead right now for Monterey. 2 minutes left in this third period of play. We'll be back with the rest of the third period right after this.
Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design is proud to support the Fentress County Crush football team. Pat Brannon, owner, has done lighting visual production for some of the biggest stars, and he knows talent, and that's what he sees in every Crush player. Best of luck, Crush, from Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design.
Crush Football brought to you by Gary Maxwell Insurance, MetaThrift, Huey's Classic Car Parts, Smart Bank, and Stardust Visual Lighting and Design. We appreciate all our sponsors tonight bringing you this middle football game. Hope you're enjoying it. Dave Dow calling all the action in this one, and Monterey just continues to score points. Crush trying to catch up, but they're going to have a defensive stop before they can slow down the offensive juggernaut by these junior Wildcats tonight. 26-16, 2 minutes, 8 seconds to go before the end of the third quarter. Kickoff with Monterey. Cesar Hernandez kicks it along the left side. That one picked up on the far side. I believe that's Hennings. Hennings trying to get outside, and good coverage there by the Wildcats. That's where the Crush will take over, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Again, Crush have been moving the ball tonight. They just have not been able to get the lead and keep it. And Monterey been moving the ball just a little bit better with a couple of big plays. Have been a killer for the Crush tonight. Nathaniel Hennings comes back into the huddle. He'll start the play here from the 24-yard line. Wildcat still really jamming up the line. They've got about 6 people in the box right now looking for that dive play, and they get it. Blake Voles gets the carry off tackle. Nowhere. He is stopped for no gain. Montgomery with a tackle on the inside. Wildcats are doing the same thing Trousdale County did on Tuesday. They're jamming that middle up and stopping that dive play. And that's really giving the Crush offense a hard time. 2nd down and 9 for Fentress County. Again, working out of the wing T. Brandon, we're at the top of your screen. Gibb is off tackle, nothing there. Tough running for, I believe that is Talent with the carry. That'll give you about 2 yards, 3 yards on the carry. 3rd down and about 5. Crush offense kind of grinding down here. They need a big play there. Of course, Logan Pinnell. He has had a great game so far tonight. Maybe work that jet sweep a little bit more. See if we can stretch out this Monterey defense. Right now, they are really packed in the middle in that A gap. Third down 5. Pitch around this side. There's Logan Pinnell looking for the corner. Nice cutback. Finds a nice little edge there and gets it across the 40 to the 45-yard line. 1st down Crush. Logan Pinnell with another great run tonight. He's got to be close to 100 yards tonight. Up in the 70, 80-yard category. Couple of TDs tonight. That young man is very swift. So that'll move the chains. 1st down. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. Headings under center. Lone back is Talent. Brandon wide to the bottom of the screen. Dive play up the middle. Talent. Tough run in there. Tanner picks up about 5 or 6. That's what the Crush has to do on that dive. They've got to pick up yardage on the dive play. 6 yards for Talent. We'll call it second down and about 6. And that is the end of the third quarter of play. The clock runs out. Fentress County moving the football. They'll have the football starting our fourth quarter of play. Monterey 26. Fentress County Crush 16.
We have exciting news to share. SmartBank has expanded to the Upper Cumberland region with branches in Wartburg, Cookeville, Crossville, and Jamestown. SmartBank is committed to being the best bank for you by working hard for you, no matter what your financial needs might be. When you choose SmartBank, you are choosing to bank in the smartest way possible. Our team will work to understand your needs and make it their priority to provide you with the products and services that best meet those needs. SmartBank has 35 branches across Tennessee, Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle. Come see what's so smart about SmartBank at our Jamestown location at 500 North Main Street, or visit our website at www.smartbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. We get ready to start this fourth quarter of play. Monterey 26, Fentress County Crush 16, and the Crush have the football to start this fourth quarter of play. Dave Dow calling all the action. Glad you could be with us tonight for middle school football. Football is back here in Middle Tennessee, and the Crush coming in here looking for their second win tonight, but so far Monterey has been a formidable opponent, and they've had a hard time keeping down the big plays. The big one, just saw it a minute ago, Luke Blaylock with a 63-yard touchdown run that put Monterey up by 10. So Crush need to get some points here in this fourth quarter of play to be competitive against these Wildcats. Ball resting on the 49-yard line of Monterey. We'll call it second down and about 4. Single back is Talent. Trying to get the play off and giving it to Purnell coming around the end, but whistle before the play. We'll have to see who they're going to call this against. Not sure. Maybe somebody wasn't ready or nothing. They're marking nothing off, so that play was ready to go. I'll tell you what, Purnell had some room there, and they just kind of ruled the thing dead, so we'll start over. Now, if they'll do that with the Monterey team, we'll call it even. How's that? Second down, we'll call it 8 now for the Crush at the 49-yard line still. Set is the wing T. Purnell in motion. Fake to Purnell, coming back with Bowles. Blake looking for some running room over the left end. Not a lot there. He'll maybe pick up 1. Right now, the Monterey Wildcats controlling that line of scrimmage, and we need to get some blocking in front, some firing off of that offensive line there. There's some big boys in front of him in that Crush offensive line. So on the gain of 1, it'll be 3rd and 6 for the Crush. Ball at the 47-yard line. Pitch to Purnell. Purnell trying to get the corner. Talent in front of him. Can't get a block, and coming from the backside again, that is Montgomery. And I'll tell you, that young man has really made some tackles tonight. Logan Montgomery, the 8th grader, coming out of that linebacker spot, and he has probably several tackles right there tonight against the Crush. And that cuts that one down to a 2-yard gain, and it is 4th down and 4 for the Crush. Decision time now for Richard Talent. Looks like he's already made up his mind. He is going to go for it. Ball sitting at the 45-yard line of Monterey. Again, working the wing T. It's Purnell in motion. They'll give it to Logan. Logan trying to get inside to get the first down, and does. Nice running by the young man. Had about 3 Monterey guys on his back, and he just takes them for a ride for the first down. Tackled there by number 71, Jackson Randolph. But not before Logan picks up the first down for the Crush. Just inside the 40-yard line of Monterey, down by 10 points. They definitely have to get some points early in this fourth quarter of play. 6 minutes, 21 seconds left in this game. 1st and 10, Crush. Vols in motion. He'll get the handoff. Good kick out, blocked by Talent. He'll cut it up in for about 4 yards. Four yards for the 8th grader. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Crush. Ball at the 38-yard line. Crush have moved the football tonight. They just can't get it into the end zone like Monterey has. They've had a couple of big plays, and that's been the difference in this game. 2nd down, 6. Fake to Vols, gives it to Purnell. Logan with a nice move in the inside, and again, a great run by that young man. Takes the ball inside the 30-yard line, close to the first down. And they give the first down. It is a first down. Logan Purnell again with a big run, keeping this drive alive. Ball at the 29-yard line. First and 10, Crush. Headings under center. He's been controlling this offense all night tonight. 16 points so far tonight. Looking for somebody to give it to. The busted play. Headings just cuts out to the outside. And 2 or 3 times we've seen that busted play. And that time Headings looking for somebody to give the ball to. Nobody there. Nathaniel knew what to do and picks up about 3 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 6. Monterey now spread out the defense a little bit, not jamming the middle up as they were in their 52 defense, and cover 2 safeties. Don't want to give up the big play right here to the Crush. 2nd down and 6. Purnell in motion. Pitch to Logan. Logan looking for some running room on the outside, and that one snuffed off by the Monterey defense. Number 24 coming up to make the tackle there, and that is Jake Radford. Turns that play in, and the rest of the inside pursuit of Monterey makes the tackle, but not before he picks up 2 yards. We'll call it 3rd down and 3. Nice long drive here by the Crush. Clock continues to roll, though. That is their biggest enemy right now. 4 minutes, 9 seconds to go in this game. Crush down by 10. Need a touchdown and a conversion, and then quickly to get the ball back. They need to expedite this a little bit, taking a little bit too much time. That clock, right now, their biggest enemy. 3rd down and 4. Big conversion here. The give is to, I believe that is Logan Purnell again. Logan trying to get a spin move on the outside, and he is tackled by Luke Blaylock, who else coming up on his cornerback position to make the tackle. Stops him before he gets any yardage. 4th down and 3. Big call right here for the Crush. Got to get this 4th down conversion. Headings brings in the play. and they will run out of the wing tee again. Brandon high on the screen, wide out. And a timeout, I believe Monterey has called this timeout. Might be Coach Talent wants to call the timeout. Big call right here, big play, 4th down and 4. We'll have this one right after we come back.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
And welcome back to Dragon Field here in Jamestown, Tennessee. We are moving right along with this one. 2 minutes and 56 seconds to go in this game. The Crush with a big play right here, 4th down and 3. Monterey getting out there kind of late to set up. Crush already know what they want to do. This game on the line right here, they need to keep this drive alive. Headings under center. They'll give it to Tanner Talent. Talent hits the line on the dive play, and he is close to a 1st down. I believe he's got it. That man right there running with authority to get that 1st down, and the Crush keep this drive alive. So that will bring up a 1st and 10 for the Crush at the 18-yard line of Monterey. Desperate leading to score. Jet sweep goes to Purnell. Purnell cuts it up, and he'll pick up about 2. Logan with a great game so far tonight, but the young man will sleep well. He's carried the ball several times. Next game for the Crush, they will be hosting DeKalb County. That will be right here at this same venue, 3rd of September at 6:30. We'll have all the action for that, be here for that. 2nd down and 8 for the Crush. Again to Logan Purnell. Purnell, nothing there on that one. Really snuffed it out on the outside. I believe Rackford came up from his cornerback position and cut that one down before that one could even get underway. So that will bring up a 3rd down and 7 situation for the Crush. Then on the 10th, of course, of September, they'll host Cumberland County. They'll come here to the Dragon Pit. I guess it's the Pit. Pit's across the road, too. 17th, they'll go to Stone Memorial for a 6:30 game. A lot of football left for this Crush team. Looking for their 2nd win of the season here against Monterey, but need to keep this drive alive and get some points. Clock is running down in this game in the 4th quarter of play. Headings looking to pass it. He'll scramble now, forced out of the pocket, and tackled in the flat. Again, I believe that is number 9, Montgomery again. Montgomery with a nice play. Also number 5 on the play for Monterey, and that is Jimmy Coop. So that'll bring up another 4th down situation for Coach Richard Talent. 4th down and about 8. Clock continues to roll. We are under a minute here in this game. Be nice to get in the end zone to take that momentum into the next game. 4th down and long. And looks like a timeout going to be called. Monterey wants to talk about it. That will stop the clock. 39.9 seconds in this game left. And we'll take a timeout. Monterey 26, Fentress County 16.
We have exciting news to share. SmartBank has expanded to the Upper Cumberland region with branches in Wartburg, Cookeville, Crossville, and Jamestown. SmartBank is committed to being the best bank for you by working hard for you, no matter what your financial needs might be. When you choose SmartBank, you are choosing to bank in the smartest way possible. Our team will work to understand your needs and make it their priority to provide you with the products and services that best meet those needs. SmartBank has 35 branches across Tennessee, Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle. Come see what's so smart about Smart Bank at our Jamestown location at 500 North Main Street, or visit our website at www.smartbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to Jamestown, Tennessee, Dragon Field. We are bringing you middle school football. This one's just about to wrap up. 39.9 seconds in this game left, and right now Monterey in control, 26-16. Fourth down and long for the Crush as they are deep inside of Monterey territory, trying to pick up this first down, going for the end zone actually, and that pass a little bit too far ahead. Purnell with a half-back pass, and that one sails over the head of his receiver, and that will be the end of this drive. Crush moved the ball several yards, long drive, but couldn't come up with any points, so they'll turn the ball over to Monterey. Monterey now can relax. It looks like they have got this one in the can. So on the turnover on downs, Monterey will get the ball at the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. Clock is at 32 seconds to go in this game. Victory formation there as Radford takes a knee, and they'll let the clock run out here on this one here in Jamestown, Tennessee. Monterey scored early, and the Crush came back and scored some to try to make it close, but a couple of big plays late in the game was the difference in this one for the Crush. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and this one is a final here in Jamestown. Final score here in middle school football, Monterey 26, Fentress County Crush 16. We'll be back to wrap this one up right after this.
Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design is proud to support the Fentress County Crush football team. Pat Brannon, owner, has done lighting visual production for some of the biggest stars, and he knows talent, and that's what he sees in every Crush player. Best of luck, Crush, from Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design. When you need parts for your classic car, where do you go? Huey's Classic Car Parts on Highway 52 East between Jamestown and Allard. Owner Donovan Wright is an antique car enthusiast himself, which means he knows how important that piece of history means to you.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With MetaThrift Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
And the teams wave from each other from across the field to wrap this one up in a great middle school game that kind of went back and forth tonight. Monterey on the board quickly, number 24, Rackford, with the quarterback with a bare bootleg, and that long 34-yard run by Radford made it 6-0 with the conversion stopped. And then Crush came back. Logan Pennell has been the man tonight for the Crush. Not officially, but about 85 yards of rushing tonight for that young man. Couple of touchdowns. He scored on a 5-yard run to make it 6-6, and then a very determined Tanner Talent got the 2-point conversion. And, of course, the Crush was up 8-6 for a long time. But a couple of big plays. That's the killer. A young man by the name of Luke Blaylock for Monterey had a 23-yard touchdown run tonight, a 43-yard touchdown run tonight, and a 62-yard touchdown tonight. Blaylock sealing the game here tonight. The Crush going down and getting beat tonight by the score again, up 26-16. Crush football brought to you by Gary Maxwell Insurance, MetaThrift, Huey's Classic Car Parts, Smart Bank, and Stardust Visual Lighting and Design. Hope you've enjoyed the middle school action tonight here on WDEB. Next game for the Crush will be here at the Dragon Field in Jamestown on the 3rd of September. They will host DeKalb County. That one's scheduled to kick off at 6:30. Well, that wraps it up. It's a final here in middle school action. Crush take it on the chin tonight. Monterey 26, Fentress County Crush 16.